Hi guys, and welcome back to another Resident Evil 2 walkthrough. Now, today we're going after the Unicorn Medallion. There's quite a bit involved between here, where we've just dropped off the Lion Medallion, and getting the Unicorn Medallion. So staying upstairs, we're going to enter this room here, which is the waiting room. Inside we have a delicious herb, which will sort out Rick's limping here. Yes, I'm calling him Rick. I'm sure most of you might get why. Over here we have a delightful pamphlet, so read through that at your own leisure, I guess. There's not really much in there anyway. This door is locked with a spade key, so we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to need a spade key to complete this walkthrough, pretty much to get the Unicorn Medallion, and there's going to be a bit involved to get that. And just around here again, something that we need to keep in mind is a safe. So it's locked good and tight. So exiting the room, I'm just going to go back down here and I'm going to drop off the Lion Medallion. It's pretty much just to free up a slot. That's what I want to do with this. There's no point in me carrying it around. I have very limited inventory, so if I just pop that there.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
Alrighty. So that deals with that. So where to next? We're going to come up around here. And the only reason I'm up here right now is there is an item at the end of this corridor. Even though I see that there's a spade on the door, I still try it because I just want it to appear on the map as a spade door, so I know later why it's locked. So very, very important, I find. Even if you know a door to be locked, just challenge the door anyway, try and open it. Just so it appears on the map. Anyway, back downstairs, and we have another spade door. Alrighty, so we're making a bit of progress here now. Just down here on my right is a save by the desk if you want it. And I'm going to flip around and proceed with the next part of this walkthrough. So we have the knife now, so we can pop this open, pull this down, and proceed to the next section of the station. This, I find, is a very historical area. If you played the original game, you might remember this area. I believe it was a safe area, meaning nothing ever came into this area. You were safe. There's a herb over here as well, if you want to grab that. Nothing else of interest. And here's the area I'm referring to, right there. When you turn that corner, you see a licker come across for the first time. That used to be terrifying as hell. We're going to make our way into this corridor. And we hear this dude's radio going off. That's not at all freaky, no? And how about this guy? Oh, it's a bit of a scare there. That didn't get you. Got me. And this room is a club key room. So we're starting to figure out now that, if you've never played this before, that the keys are all different suits from a deck of cards, we'll say. So we're going to push on down here. Nothing to be seen here, nothing to do here. And if we pull up our map, we can see it's a blue area, meaning we've cleaned the corridor. There's nothing to be discovered in the corridor itself. But this room, this door hasn't been challenged, so we challenge it, and we're in. There's some ammo there that I've just missed. I'm going to have to go back for it at great cost to myself. It was just in the door to the left. I'd highly advise you grab that. There's the map to the police station. Makes life a little easier for us as we try some forward planning, which you're badly going to have to do at a later stage, but not something we need to worry about yet. So I'm going to come out this little window here, work my way down and to the safety deposit room, which is open. The west office is also open. these are the two doors that are open that we can have a look. First, I want that damn ammo. Again, it's all about conserving ammo. However, you see what I've gone and done to myself now? And I end up getting caught by her as well. So she's kind of just knocked my health down a slither. Grab the ammo that I so desperately needed and try to make it back past her. Done. Now I spotted something on the table there and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not going to expend ammo. It looks like a readable and I'll grab it at another point. So down we go. There's a zombie here messing around with the vending machine. His attention is not on you, so I do not recommend expending ammunition. You have a knife. Just a few slices to drop him. And again, just make sure that he is dropped and not getting back up. So he stopped reacting. I think that that is a good sign. So I'm going to go here to the safety deposit room. Now this is quite fun. This little keypad here, you put in the number to the corresponding locker and it will open it. But, and also as evidenced in this memo, there are two keys missing. The number 2 and the number 3. So that makes life a little difficult. Well, it actually makes it quite difficult. All the good stuff's locked up in locker numbers corresponding with the numbers 2 or the number 3. Anyway, let's see what we can open. So 102, no. 103, no. 104 is empty, 5 is empty. We could open 106. There's a lot to clear in this room. There is a lot going on there. Okay, let me get 106 out of the way here. Awesome, that's open. Looks like, I think that's a roll of film that we're going to need there in a second. And also up top was 109. So I'm going to open 106 and 109. So there's 106. And it is. It's a roll of film. And 109, that has some ammunition. Again, ammunition is a fantastic resource. Now here is a weapons locker. We're going to need the a super special card in order to get that to open up. Over here, all these lockers start with the number 2, so we can't get into any of them at the moment. And a zombie is coming to try to ruin our day, but we're just going to kite it around here. And we can exit out this way. Alright, so into the West Office, what do we have? We have gunpowder. We have uses for gunpowder. Have a read through that at your own leisure. In here we have some more handgun ammo. Sweet. Now, this dude is alive, alright? He's alive. In fact, there were a few live ones around here. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to take them down? Or do you want to start kiting them around in a circle as you try to figure things out? I say that because right in front of me there is Leon's desk. I'm going to show you that in a second. And there's a little bit of a puzzle involved in order to solve it. Now you can actually watch me solve it here, and therefore I guess you could just kite them around one time. You'll see what I mean. So pretty much the desk is locked. It's got a lock on either side. And what we need to establish is the names of all the people sitting to Leon's left and Leon's right. And get the first initial from each name. And those will unlock the locks. So it'll take a bit of going around once or twice around the desks. But rather than do that, I'll give you the solution here in a moment once I go and I grab it. Oh, scrawled in the corner? Be glad you're not here, rookie. And yet, here I am. So, I decided, because, yeah, this is what a lock looks like, so you need to put the initials there. Now, I don't know them yet, obviously. I haven't run around the table. I decided it might be best for me to clear the room. That might make things just a little easier for me. But we're going to see how far we can get anyway. That's David right there. Right beside us. David Ford, see? So we're looking for, like, the nameplates. Oh, that's 2 zombies we have in the room now. And to the office on our left, you can see up there on our top left, that's got a 3rd. He's going to get a little anxious momentarily, and he's going to want to come and join the party as well. So I tried to kill him face on with the knife. Don't recommend it. And I'm just going to expend a little ammo here to kind of drop them. Initially, that was my idea, but I eventually just decided it would be better if I cleared the room and took my time, because I was still grasping the puzzle. I'd quickly read it, and I wanted to take my time with it in case it took multiple attempts. So I'm going to clear the room. Much better. Have a look up here in the office. This was the office I mentioned a moment ago. Top left from where I was. So inside here, we have a safe. This is the 2nd safe we found now. We still don't have any combinations or any hints as to any combinations. That's fine. So, with all the zombies down, we're going to have a look. The key to your success is the initials of our first names. So we've got Neil, that's an N. I think that's an Elliot with an E. N-E. And this was David, N-E-D. I think Ned. N-E-D. Ned is the left one. N-E-D. Boom. Now it's the second one that kind of tricked me a bit. I thought it might be in the same order. So what do we got there? We've got a George with a G. We have R for Rita, and we have Marvin M. But instead of working from the top down, I should be working from the closest up. So I'm kind of flicking this around going, hang on, where's the G? There's no G. What the hell is going on here? So then it occurs to me, maybe we do it the other way around. So we're going to go M, R for Rita, and we have the G. And that's the both locks unlocked. That's what you needed to do. Pop this open, and we've got high capacity magazine for the Matilda. So nice little expansion to our weapon kit. So when we combine that with the gun, we'll be able to fire more shots, or we'll be able to hold more shots in a single magazine. That's kind of what we want. So we have a safe there. We're trying to figure out, okay, where are we going to go next on this map? And I'm thinking up here. Not the weapons locker, but over there by the Darkroom. Because we did pick up some film, right? So Darkroom sounds about right. But before I leave, there's this little operations report on the desk that I'm going to pick up as well. Read that at your own leisure. So out we go, and we're going to head over here to the right and up this corridor that we've not yet been up. There's a zombie there at the window. Those make me nervous. Sometimes they can get in, sometimes they can't. So far he's not breached. So I'm okay with that, because in this version of Resident Evil, if they breach, they can follow you, and they can come through doors. And for me, it's all about surviving. I dropped that key there because I was done. I was done with it. If there's an item in your inventory, and in the bottom right-hand corner of the item, it has a red tick, then that indicates that the item is no longer used, that you're done with it. And that key I dropped was, I think, the key from the gas station. So, you know, it's just not going to be needed again. So let's combine the gunpowder. That gets us more handgun ammunition, something I really, really like. Over here, we're just going to combine these actually and make a slot free. Here we have the medical benefits of herbs. Again, read that at your own leisure. And we have kind of a storage box here, so we can kind of pop some things away out of your inventory if you don't want or need them. Now I'm looking here thinking, I can free up a slot if I combine the damn magazine, with the handgun. I'm going to store the first aid because I have some herbs. I need to get that film developed, so I'm going to keep that in my inventory. Everything else looks great. So there's the combination, and the Matilda's looking great. There's a typewriter there if you want to save your game. And this is the Darkroom. Now I've gone and turned the light on to have a look around, but what you're going to want to really do here is you're going to want to have the light off, because that's how you develop film. So we have a red herb. Red mixed with green, I think triples the potency of green if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's get this light off. And we'll develop this film. So we just hit use. So that photo is actually a photo of a statue holding a book. Great to know. So I'm guessing that's something we're going to want to be on the lookout for. Now I'm going to save up here because I've achieved quite a few things between my last save, so I don't want to lose it. I'm going to grab these wooden boards. I have space for them and I intend to use them momentarily anyway, because that zombie is still pestering us from just outside the window, so I figure let's board this up and not have to worry about this dude now or hopefully in the future. Alright, I think I did a great job there, a bit of DIY. And I'm going to make my way up to the second floor. So, highly suspicious placement of the body. I'm going to take my knife. Then I'm not. I'm actually going to check the body here in a second. Sometimes the bodies have items. This one has, we just position it right, ammunition. Fantastic. Not much. 2, I believe, but still, I'm just going to test to see if she's alive, and would you know it, she is. She's been placed there for the fun of it. So, see where I'm going to go first. There's one up the top of that stairs as well. I'm going to go here into this locker room. So it seems I can't pass here, not yet. And I have a locker with a kind of a puzzle lock, and I have a dead body. So I can't open the locker because I don't know what that combination is just yet. We can open these ones though. So we got some shotgun shells in here. Grab those. Yes, I realize you don't have a shotgun, but you're going to have one soon. In the meantime, if storage becomes an issue, you can work your way back down and just store them. So we have a little puzzle here. This is a little portable safe. There's a certain sequence you need to push the buttons. I'm going to slow down the video just a little bit, so just follow me along. And boom, we're in the box. It makes a lovely noise, identifying, or indicating that we're in. And what have we won? We've won a spare part. A small part of some sort. This looks an awful lot like one of those buttons, 2 or 3 keys that we're missing, and it is, it's a spare key. So we should be able to use this back in that, I forget what the room was called. Check that in a second. But to replace either the number 2 or the number 3 key. So that's kind of handy. That was a win. Still can't get into that locker. He doesn't look like he's getting back up. That's good news for us. And here, we need some kind of a valve. So, this is a room to remember. The map, anyway, as you see, will put 2 little icons there. One for the locker room, one for the valve. So we can't proceed there for now. What we can do is we can probably make use of that key and see what's cooking with that. So back down the stairs we go. Zombie in our path here. So we're just going to come around here to the safety deposit room. That's what it's called, safety deposit room. Oh, I thought I would just squeeze around her, but it just did not work out well for me. It never does it in these corridors. I get the feeling that there's sufficient space for me to get away with it, and it turns out there isn't. So, you can make your decision here, 2 or 3. I've decided to go for the 2, because there's a whole row of lockers that begin with the number 2. So 203, obviously I can't open that. I can, however, open 208. So that gives me one more option here. I'm still missing a 3 key, but I can open 208. And let's see what's cooking. That looked good. That looked very good. What a shame we can't open 203. What that actually is that's like, I think they call them a hip bag, and it expands your storage. So, we're getting even more shotgun shells. In there, to our left, right there, is the shotgun. But we need the card to get that. In this video, I'll also be showing you that. So fear not. We'll be, as part of this tutorial on finding the unicorn medallion, we'll also be grabbing ourselves the shotgun. Okay, so I'm trying to get back the way I came. I'm just going to kite this zombie in here. I thought I was, but she walked past the safety deposit room, so I figure, hey, I'm just going to head out while she's figuring out what she wants to do. Back down the corridor, and wouldn't you know it, there's another zombie there now. I thought I was being really clever. Turns out, not so clever. So I just want to drop him. Not even to kill him, just to drop him. Just to give me some breathing room. Yeah, I'm just going to come in here real quick and store some stuff, grab some stuff, and do some stuff. I don't have a shotgun, so I'm storing that. Storing the herb, and I'm heading back out. Get a quick save in there as well if you need. So instead of continuing on floor 2, because I can't proceed, I'm heading up to 3. And I'm going ever so slowly, because I'm not sure at the moment what exactly to expect. But, blow me down, we found some ammunition. Brings my reserve up to 35. Thank you very much. Just having a good look around here. There's a locker. That shadow really got me there, but it's just a shadow of a little statue over there. So nothing too much to worry about. This locker also has a combo lock. So we've come across what? 2 safes, 2 combo locks that we need to solve for at some point. Not to worry, we'll start doing that as we progress. So, just searching the rest of this room. We have, oh, it's the club key, right? Yes, it is. So that's the key of clubs. So that'll open doors labeled club. So that's cool. So just checking out this corridor as I continue along on the 3rd. Not much really going on here. There's a door to our left that we can enter. Have a quick look. Now, this is the west storage room. And at the very end of this room is a medallion, but we can't access it just yet. To any survivors, this is telling us about a new enemy. You might have heard of them, lickers. If not, you're going to come across them soon enough. And it's just telling you that lickers are as blind as a bat. They rely solely on sound. So when you see a licker, you should move really slowly. Don't worry about the flashlight or anything like that. It's all about the noise you're making with your feet. I've been testing it with doors, and even though doors make noise open and closing, that will not draw them. It'll simply draw them based on how fast or slow you are moving. Got some gunpowder there, by the way. There's another wooden board thingy for boarding up windows. We'll grab that because I already have one sitting in my inventory, and those stack. So, you know, if I already have one there anyway, what harm having 2? Now, because I got that note, you'll notice I'm moving a little more slowly. See the statue in the back? That's what we need to get, but we don't have what we need yet. So we're going to come over and through here. This brings us to the library. Library's a fun area. Has its own puzzle. Well, not really a puzzle. It has its own... There. That floor is broken. So we need to be able to move those shelves. Down there to the left of the zombies is a jack. And what we need is a tool to take that shelf down so we can then move it. I'll be showing you how to do that in a later video. We won't need it to get the unicorn medallion, thankfully. So we have that zombie kind of chilling out down there. There's a door right across from us. So I'm thinking I can't get across there. What's stopping me from going this way? If you've had the same thought, then no one can blame you. That's a very valid thought. But what we should be thinking is, why would there be a puzzle if we could just run over? Turns out you fall through the floor. That's what's going on there. And zombies start getting up. So that's great. This guy here has a knife. If you happen to need one, it's there. I don't want to waste too much ammunition here. There's a door here leading to the main hall, and wouldn't you know it, it's a spade door. And I have a spade key. And then as we've seen across to the waiting room, there's another door that takes a spade key. So that's handy. So that seems to be the path we want to take right now. So I'm just going to go over here. And right here, before I go through the spade door, there's a book. Now this looks very, very similar to the book that dude was holding in the picture. Don't know why I'm trying to combine it with something. This picture. So I'm pretty sure that's the book. So if we could only find the statue and reunite him with his book, wouldn't that be great? So I'm going to use the spade key and get through here. And this is the main entrance to the police station. There's the tiger statue just over there. Alrighty, so let's make our way down here real quick.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes! I knew she'd make it.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah. Name's Clare. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Marvin is just fantastic. Okay, there is a spade door here. So because it's there, I want to unlock it. It just seemed to kind of go through there to the west office. But nonetheless, I want to unlock it anyway, to be done with it. Because when you unlock all the doors that the key unlocks, which I think with this key is 3, then you're able to discard it and free up a slot. So might as well have this door open, there's no point in having it locked. It'll give us freedom to move along at a later point, instead of having to go around constantly. So, just having a look around, nothing's really changed. That's the second door I've opened with the spade key. There's one more, it's up in the waiting room, past the safe. That's the last door that we can open using the spade key. But it helps us progress that little bit further. Brings us that a little bit closer to getting the unicorn medallion. The second medallion of 3, so there's 3 in total. This will be the second of 3. But we're not quite there yet. So quick look around. I noticed in the vending machine that the top right can is always missing in all of them. So someone should really investigate that. Okay, so that's the third and final one. We see the little tick box there, so I'm just going to discard that and free up a badly needed slot. And through we go. Okay, so map's opened up. We can go left. It looks like a dead end there. We've got a door down here, and we had a door just here to our right. So I'm just going to check the end of the corridor here. Why is it a dead end? Okay, so there's like a door blocking it, which, oh, stack that up as well, sweet. And this needs some sort of a crank of some type. Cool. So let's have a look in here. This is the art room. Nice room. There he is. There's that guy that was holding the book in the picture, McGrath. But, oh, it's a lovely magazine. Read at your own leisure. The Weapons Locker keycard. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going to score you a shotgun. Okay, so far so good. Now, what he seems to be missing is his little book, right? And his arm. So he's missing his arm, and he's missing his book. I'm going to have to make a little free slot here, I think. I ended up making a slot so I could grab the arm, but now I'm thinking I could have just combined the arm with the book. So maybe you can try that first if you've come here and you're, I was going to say over encumbered, but if you're using all your slots. So grab the arm. You can put the arm on the statue. You can, but I would combine it with the book first, really, because that's what I should have done. And then we pop that on, like so. And blow me down, he's given me a scepter. Great, so I've gone from having one useless book to one useless scepter. Let's have a look at it. Looks great. Seems to be a button on the back of it there. Let's zoom in and have a look. Flip. So we pop that button and it releases the red jewel. Excellent. So I've gone from having a useless red book to a useless red jewel. Nonetheless, we do need a crank for that corridor. That leaves us with one door and don't know what's down there. Gonna go for a look. That did not sound healthy. So it looks like the map knew something that we didn't. There's a reason this is inaccessible. It's just amazing that we couldn't go any further on the map as well. The pilot seems to have survived. No, sorry, the pilot's body seems to have survived. He's gone. Head outside. This looks like what Marvin was talking about, so let's see.
Hey! Leon?
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay!
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Alright, so Claire's off doing her thing. And over here we have a cutting tool. This is going to prove very useful, especially for this lock on this door right in front of us. Before I do that, I'm just having a quick look around. We have some more ammo up here. Sweet, we're building the reserve slowly but surely. We have this board. That's awesome. Stacking those up, although I'm not using them. But they're fun to have nonetheless. I should probably store them soon. Alright, and with the lock cut, make our way through, and where are we? What a bloody mess. Was not expecting that. We have a knife to deal with him. This is the area from the start. I ran in there, opened the door, and someone's body ended up coming through in half. That's where I am right now. Okay, he's come in and he's getting up as well. This is becoming problematic for us. I have no luck when I'm trying to dodge these guys. I have a little luck, not much. He's going to break through there shortly. We're going to go for a look. This door, just here. We can pop that one open as well and see what's inside. Good. There's a desk that we can kind of run around here if we need to. There's a body on the floor I'm nervous about. There's a herb I badly need. Oh, and a flash grenade. So I guess I'll use the herb. That frees up some flash grenade room. He's tripping me out there. I'm sure he's going to pop up. There's another guy in the window. That's great. Oh, and another one to my right. So 3, potentially 4 if the other guy comes and finds me. And look at this. That looks like the valve that we're looking for. For the shower room, right? And we also have a fuse. So we have a lot of things here. And I do not have the space for anything. So we're going to have to make a little space, right? So I'm just having a quick look around here. Found some gunpowder. I'm going to combine that with this gunpowder. Then I can combine those bullets. That frees up a slot. Now I need to decide what I want to take, if anything. And I'm thinking I'm going to grab the fuse. I'll show you why in just a moment. I got to deal with this room. Gonna try the leg there. Leg shots are fun. I turn around and yes, he has fallen. But I find on average it takes two shots to the leg to immobilize a zombie. Temporarily. They eventually find their feet. If you put enough bullets there, 3 or 4, you can actually remove the leg. That makes them a little less of a threat as they're crawling along. Things that I've been learning as I go. That may or may not prove useful. I'm still convinced this guy's going to try and get me. But he does have some ammo, so I gracefully accept it. Missed my first one there, but I popped his head with the second, so I've forgiven myself. Right. Back to our... Oh, that guy's getting up again. I have the fuse. You need to sit down. Oh, miss. A hit. Anywho. Let's grab this chair up against this door. And that will open the door through this corridor. And that gets us to the... Oh boy. Let's pop a flash grenade in there and see what it's made of. Back away from the flash. Pop. Alright. That should help. He looks dazed. Wow. And drop him. Alright. Gives me a little bit of breathing room. Around to my left is the fuse box. So I'm going to pop the fuse in there. Now I've got 2 open slots because I've used the damn flash grenade as well. But that fuse is going to open that door in a second. While I'm here, let me just grab anything I missed, which was the valve, I think. Yeah, or sorry, the round handle. So we're going to take the round handle. We're going to take some more gunpowder. This is the high grade stuff. You mix that with the regular stuff and you get shotgun shells. So that's kind of handy. So we're going to go through. Left. And we're back. Hang on. Oh, that's just him getting back up. And we're back to relative safety again. So you can save up here if you need to. You can drop off some items in the item box. You've made some great progress. We're almost there. We're getting close to that unicorn medallion. I keep forgetting which one it is. I keep wanting to say lion, but it's unicorn. That's what we're chasing. We're chasing the unicorn, guys. So we're going to check around on our buddy here. He seems pretty chill. He's been having a snack, clearly. That's good. Help keep his strength up. We're going to go through the west office here that we've opened as a shortcut and north to the safety deposit room. Because I want my shotgun. We're going to need that for what we're doing next. So let's come through here. It was a nice little shortcut. Through and through. Right, we need to go to the back of the room. So we'll pop in the card. That will open the locker. So there's some shells there for us. And there's a shotgun there for us too. Gracefully accepted. So I'm just going to equip and reload. Again with 4 shells. Its capacity currently is 4 as well. It can be modded down the road to, I think, hold 6, if I'm not mistaken. But for now, our limitation is 4. So now, I'm going to go down this corridor. And I don't know if you know where I'm going. I want to go up to the... Was it the locker room? Yeah. Which is 1 floor up. No, it's here. Yes, into the locker room. And now we can use the... What did they call it? The round handle. And that should shut off the steam. And that gets us through to a completely different section of the building. So that's quite nice. A little nervous around here. I figure, you know, there's lots of different places for something or someone to jump out at me from. But it's actually pretty clear. Now this guy, I'm thinking suspicious, right? Suspicious position. We're gonna watch him. Wow. Now I'm thinking he's probably dead. He doesn't have anything on him for me though, which is a shame. I do like gifts. Check the lockers, of course. So we have some more gunpowder, and we have nothing. Nada. Niente. Okay. Through this door, it's a big mystery. Let's see. Alright, so we have another corridor. We have some dead bodies strewn around. We have a dead end here. We have a machine, again, with the top right can missing. Some more shotgun shells. So that's 2 more, plus 4 in the shotgun. Okay, that's good. We're going to make our way down here. He looks like he's not going to get up, but I don't trust any... Whoa, okay. That's a liquor, Leon. This is our first liquor. These are the things that we were warned about. You'll be very familiar with these if you've played Resident Evil 2, the original, or watched the second movie. Meh. Anyway, so it says we need to move slow because they're blind as a bat. So I've been practicing my moving slow technique, and it kind of involves a lot of hesitation, and just moving really slow. To the left of me now, you can see is the S.T.A.R.S office. So that's our destination right now, because I don't want to go past the liquor, and this is all new territory for me anyway. So into the left, there are 2 other doors at the end of that corridor, but this is the first I've come across. This is the one I'm going through. So I don't need to worry about the sound of the door. I've been testing that. Safe and sound for now. So here, there's a red herb. If you have the space, grab it. If you only have 1 slot, don't, because there's a few more things you're going to need in here. One being this battery. Now, I'm going to grab that in a few minutes. When I enter a room, I like to kind of have a look around when I have limited ammo. This here is an internal memo showing us how to open a safe. So the safe is where? Moved to West Office, floor 1. Cool. We have a combination for the West Office safe. That's great. Over there, we have, looks like a weapon lockup. We'll check that out again in a minute. It seems to be the reason we're here in the room. So I just want to clear the room before I go to the objective. So what do we have over here? More shotgun shells. Yes, we'll take them. That now gives us a grand total of 8 shotgun shells, plus whatever we happen to have in our storage. But still, I'll take them. Just clearing the rest now. There's a first aid kit here. I'm not in need of it yet, but I am making note of where it is. We have some gunpowder, so I'll mix that. And that should get me shotgun shells. 3 more. Great. So if I combine those, that should give me a grand total of 7. Plus 4 in the gun. Was that 11? Yeah, 11 shotgun shells. Alright, and the rest of the room is looking clear, so I'm going to go grab that battery. That's the decision I've made. I'm going to go grab a battery. And we're going to go check out this room. So in there is the Hawk, the Magnum. We need a USB key for this computer. We don't have one. I tried the battery for fun, but no, it's a USB key. And if you access the computer, it tries to authenticate your account and tells you it's failed. You need to put in your dongle key to authenticate. So we do need a USB dongle. So, not much else to do right now. I'm going to sneaky out here again. And the liquor's gone. Now the question is, gone where? So sneaky mode is enabled. I'm going full sneaky here. And listening. That's freaky as hell. Back up. So it's like he has a sense that I'm here, but he can't quite place me. Now I'm thinking I can kind of get around to the right, but then I'm thinking of all the times I tried that with zombies, and it didn't go so well, so I'm going to try a different approach here. That's 2. 3. Although 1 was at range. And he hits me once, he knocks me straight to caution. He's dropped again. He hits me twice, I'm in danger. Gotta kill him. 4. 4 shotgun shells seems to do the trick. Now, luckily, in this area, I left a first aid spray behind. Wasn't that fortunate? So I'm going to get rid of probably the red herb, because I need first aid. That's kind of useless to me now. I could have dropped the boards as well, but I have 3 of them. They may come in useful. I'm going to drop the herb. These things are everywhere anyway. Alright, we have a first aid spray. We can use it. Now I have a free slot. There was also a flash grenade that I picked up there, and I'm going to head back out. Right, he's definitely dead. That's good news. And he's made quite a mess up here. Quite the mess indeed. He didn't leave anything behind for us other than a mess. This is a linen room, and it takes a diamond key. So the key of diamonds. We don't have that. What a shame. I'd love to know what's in the linen room. We'll have to check another time. Not much else here. We can unlock this door, like so. And we'll push on through. And bingo. This is the unicorn statue, guys. Now, I suggest you go and unlock the statue first. What I've done here is I was very curious and I wanted to take a peek into the next room. I could have done this with my map, but I had a peek. And that alerted the zombies in the library to my presence. And 3 of them ended up pouring in that I had to deal with. I like to take my time with a puzzle, so I've had to deal with and expend some ammo dealing with zombies. I suggest you just go straight to the statue and input the code necessary. The code is in your notes, or you can just copy what I'm doing here when I deal with everybody. A little time, I can use the handgun now. Find that's always the best approach when possible. Get some distance and get the handgun to good use. Right, he seems to be down. So, here's the notebook. And for the unicorn, it's like a little fish with 2 sides, back to front, a scorpion, and some weird little thing I don't recognize from the book. So I'm going to look at the statue here. We have back front fishy thing, I'm going to call it. We have the scorpion, and I think it's that. So we'll flip back around. Yes, that's the only thing that looks right. So I'm going to select that. The unicorn medallion, guys. There it is. That's the unicorn medallion. So from here, we can grab this map. So this is the police station upper floors. It's going to give us a better idea as to what we're facing upstairs. But for now, I just want to head back to the main hallway, to the main entrance in the police station, and offload this second medallion. So we're going to offload it just down here. And that will take care of absolutely everything. We've got one more medallion to go. That'll be in the next walkthrough. Hopefully you found this video some bit useful. If you like the video, please do hit that like button and like the video. If you're not already subscribed, consider a subscription. And until next time, take it easy. All the best.